The greatest football tournament in the world, the FIFA World Cup 2022, is finally over. But at what cost? One of the stadiums that has 80,000 seats is cost more than $700 million to build in just 4 years. It is the biggest stadium in the Middle East. Qatar always wanted to host a mega sporting event like this since over a decade ago. And Qatar spent more money than any host had ever done before with a total of $200 billion. However, the ambition eventually trapped thousands of lives just for the sake of this goal. Migrant workers lost their lives in the construction of the stadium and the facility. They are treated with poor condition. They suffered and died from abuse. Qatar had relied on a constant supply of low-paid workers from Africa and South Asia. In fact, 80% of the population of Qatar is a foreigner that come to work in the country. At first, Qatar promised the workers with well-paying jobs in exchange with a recruitment fees upfront, and the workers also need to pay medical tests, passport, visa, etc., which is illegal. The workers also need to take out loans in their home countries just to get this contract. Because of that, they are in debt situation. They are trapped in Qatar and not getting job and the salary they promised. Qatar has a restrictive immigration system that can control when migrants can leave the country by confiscating their passport, and they can't do anything about it. The workers also live in the private camps that are far away from the city centers and forced to live in overcrowded rooms with unsanitary conditions. Not only that, they have to work up to 14 hours a day with only 5-minute breaks in the middle of the desert that can reach up to 45 degrees Celsius. Since the first building facility in 2010 until 2020, there have been more than 6,000 migrant workers have died. And this is the highest death toll in a sporting event. FIFA have failed to impose strong conditions to protect these workers and become a complacent enabler to the widespread abuse, including illegal recruitment fees, wage theft, and injuries, also deaths. After Argentina crowned to be the champion, people will talk about Messi is the greatest football player of all time. And then they finally forget of what happened behind the greatest football tournament in the world that cost thousands of lives. This is not worth the price. FIFA needs to be wiser selecting the World Cup hosts and protecting the workers. And we as individuals can't do anything about it but be together to prevent something like this only by protesting and putting pressure on those who is responsible. In this case is FIFA. We as a human can't lose our humanity.